Hey everyone, I'm Ghost Turbo, and today I bring to you the AFK Smelter. This is a fully automatic smelter for Minecraft 1.17 and above with 180 furnaces, and it will smelt every shulker box you put into the system in 158 seconds. With the addition of waterlogged rails, we can now efficiently pull items directly from a shulker box into a hopper minecart and spread them out over several furnace lines. Let me show you how it works. Alright, so this is a 180 furnace design, and its biggest advantage is that it lets you put your shulker boxes filled to the brim with items into the system. Once you press this button, the system will automatically start. So let's do that. The hopper minecart below is going to pull the items out, and as you see, we're taking advantage of the new 1.17 feature of allowing you to waterlog your rails. So once this thing's filled, it's going to release, and it's going to go down to the end and dispense all the items into the furnaces on both sides. As you see, another hopper minecart was released and put in here to start collecting more items. And that one, when it's completed, came back to here and rests in place. And as you can see, once the shulker box is empty, it gets broken and it gets collected down here. There it is. And once all the items are dispensed, it shuts itself off. Now before I show you how to build this thing, let's discuss why you would build it. If you haven't watched my shulker smelter video where we smelted a full shulker box of items in 33 seconds, you should do that after watching this video so you can see what true smelting power is all about. Okay, so this is the smallest version of the shulker smelter, and it has 216 furnaces and smelts a shulker box in 98 seconds. So that's already a full minute faster than the AFK smelter. And if you're smelting 30 shulker boxes, then that's 30 minutes faster. So why would you build the AFK smelter? Well, it really depends on how you collect resources. If you're someone who collects one or only a few shulker boxes at a time, then the shulker smelter is definitely the smelter you should check out. For everyone else, the AFK smelter might be the best solution out there. The challenge with large super smelters is input and output. The challenge with input is that there isn't a reliable way to distribute all the items to the system in as little as 20 seconds, other than throwing the items in yourself, which takes 15 to 20 seconds per shulker box. Here you can see I added a 32 dispenser double chest unloader to my infinity smelter, which has 1728 furnaces, which is the number of items in the shulker box. This is fast enough, but items don't always get recollected in stacks of 64, leading to some deficiencies. The other major issue is item collection. Down here you can see I have lined up 12 double speed item filters and double speed shulker box loaders designed by some of the Psycraft guys. This is how many units you're going to need to collect one shulker box of resources without sending them in a loop. Also, this becomes problematic when you only want to smelt one shulker box at a time. Now, one shulker box is spread across 12, and you can't even open this up to see what items are in it. You have to wait till the shulker box is full, gets broken off, and collected in the hopper below. This leaves the player as the best option for collecting resources. Now if you're building the 1728 furnace shulker smelter, it's easy enough to configure the input and output at the same location, and you can manage input and output yourself. But if you're smelting 30 shulker boxes, you'll be standing there for at least 16.5 minutes. And if you're building the 216 furnace shulker smelter, then you're going to be standing there for at least 49 minutes. If that's fine with you, then you're going to love the shulker smelter. If not, then build the AFK smelter, put your shulker boxes in the system, and go for a walk or have some lunch, and 79 minutes later, all your items will be ready for you to be picked up. I think the AFK smelter could just be the most practical design out there, but let me know what you guys think, and if you found a smelter that you think can compete with this one or the shulker smelter, let me know down in the comments below. Without further ado, let's build this thing. Alright, the first thing we're going to do is put down the 9 output double chests 2 blocks apart. You can stack these as high as you need, but remember each layer will hold 18 shulker boxes worth of resources. I'm also starting 2 blocks off the ground so that I can easily walk under it. Alright, and now we're going to put in the hopper lines. Just remember all these patterns are the same, so just repeat for all 9 sections. Alright, now that we have the hoppers in, let's lay down some furnaces. Alright, now let's just finish putting in the last of these hoppers by placing one in the back and one on the top of every single furnace, just like this. Alright, let's put in some structure blocks. So start here and just make this shape right here. And then we're going to go all the way down to the end, just alternating. So like this, and then like that, and then you get the picture, all the way down. And now we can cap the end of these furnace lines. So let's do that. Alright, now let's place all of our powered rails. So start here, and come on in like this. And place one up here. We're eventually going to break this top one, but you need to leave it there so that you can place one right here. If you don't have one here, these two middle ones will connect to each other, and then you gotta start over. Alright, so now I'm going to build the fuel input system. This isn't the only option for a fuel input system, but this is the one I go with because it's just super easy to build. Basically what we're going to do is fill in these 2 blocks here and then 3 blocks out, and we're going to go all the way down. And when you get to the end, just place a block right there, and then we can start filling this in. So just go like this, and then you just want to start with this pattern right like that, and then you do the same thing all the way down to the end. Alright, now let's build the return line. So just block there, redstone here, block there, and just to make sure this works, put it there and there, and put a redstone block there. And now every 8th block is going to be redstone. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And just continue the pattern all the way to the end. Alright, when we get to the end, we want to build the fuel input system. So we can actually break those 2 blocks and redstone block there. And then we can build out here to there. And then we can build out 2 plus 1. And then 2 plus 1. And then 2 here. Now we can start putting in some things. So powered rail, detector rail, powered, we can break that one, hopper into that, hopper into this one. Now we need to get a chest out. So grab one of these, and then right there, and then into there. Excellent. Now we need some more redstone, so let's grab this. 2 here, 1 there, torch there and there, redstone dust there and there. We actually need a lever, so let's grab one of those. And there, and turn it on. Now we need sticky piston. We're going to put it into the side of the torch. So like that. And then another one right here. Then we want to grab a redstone block, put it there, and then a fence. So grab that, and that goes into there. Alright, now we can finish putting in the rest of the redstone rails. So this one actually needs to be a powered rail. And then we just fill these in like so. Alright, now we just finish this off by putting in the redstone blocks right in the middle of the furnaces, all the way down. And then we just duplicate this on the opposite side. Alright, so now we want to build the main distribution line. So first thing we want to do is pop off these powered rails on top. And then what we're going to do is we're going to just kind of fill this in like this. So just follow this pattern all the way down to the end. Alright, so your waterlogged powered rails are going to go down this main line right here. And so what we want to do is we just want to build up some walls around it. So we're going to go from here all the way down to the end and on both sides. And then on the front side, we actually want to go out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like this, and extend this out too. And then we're going to do 3 blocks out on the other end. So just come down here real quick, show you what that's going to look like. This one's actually going to get filled in like this, and then you'll have that gap right here. So there you go. So before we start laying down rails, we actually need to build the output system for the shulker boxes. So we're just going to come down here and we're going to place a block underneath there like that, and then a chest here and a chest there. And now we can put hoppers into these. So, whoops, one right there, break those, one into that one, this one goes into here, and we actually need one right here as well, right there. I'm going to break this block, and we'll build redstone off of this right here as well. Now we can lay down all of the rails, so let's just do that. One there, there, we can break this one. Actually, this one's an activator rail. Put that back. Or detector rail, sorry. There we go. Now we can break that one. And then all the way down to the end. And just like that. Now we wanted to start waterlogging all these, so let's do that. Get ourselves out a bucket. And in the water goes. And as you see, the water does not spill off into here, so we're not going to have any problems with any redstone. Alright, so now let's build the return line for the hopper minecart. So we're going to go from here, we're going to go 1, 2, and then 3 spaces right there. And temporary block there, break it. And then we're just going to build up like that. And now we're going to place a redstone block here. Now every 14th block, we are going to place a redstone block. So just count them out. And 14. And 14. Alright, now when we get back here, we can place our rails here. As you see, it created an arch up here. It's actually going to go under here in the water, come up, bounce off that, and then come up top. And we just need to fill all these with some rails. And then we can finish this one off with a fence gate. Okay, so let's construct the release line for all the hopper minecarts that fill up the furnaces. It's going to come out to there. And this one also comes out to here. And every time we're above here, one of these lines, we want to place a sticky piston. So we're just going to go alternating all the way down. And we're going to do the same thing on this side as well. Okay, once those are in, we come down here and we can start putting in the redstone blocks that go underneath them. Just like this, all the way down to the end. And when you get to the end, just come under here and put in your fence gates underneath. And we'll do the same thing on the other side. Okay, so once that's done, we can go ahead and put in the redstone. So just like this. And then before every single one of these sticky pistons, you want to put a repeater on 3 ticks delay, just like this. You can put this one in too, it doesn't need 3 ticks, but if you're here, just put it in. And then just repeat the pattern with redstone dust on top of the sticky piston. And then we just go all the way down. Alright, so now we're going to build the redstone for the main release of the hopper minecart. So this is going to look very familiar. We're going to put 2 blocks there. One on top of that, 2 blocks here, one on top of that, one here, we'll break that one, put one here, there we go. And now we can put comparators here, here, and here, and here. redstone torches here and here. We can put some redstone dust there and there. And we can put a lever. Let's grab one of those and put that here. Turn it on. Now we want to put the sticky pistons in. So we want to go to the side of it. Right there. One right there. And this time, instead of putting a redstone block, we're just going to put a basic block and then a comparator into the side like that. I'm sorry, like this. And that's going to detect what's in the shulker box. So when the shulker box is empty, this also releases. Okay, so we're going to piggyback off this system to release the rest of the hopper minecarts. So just an observer here with a sticky piston there and another observer there. And then on top of this, we're going to put block there, there, and we're just going to come around like this and connect it to this line. So now what we want to do is we want to put as many repeaters as we can in this space. So we're going to do 3 ticks, redstone dust, 3 ticks, redstone dust, and then these are all 3 ticks. And that gives us the timing we need. And to finish this up, we want to put a fence right there. Alright, so now let's build the system that detects when the shulker box needs to be replaced. So place a block there, and then 3 blocks, and then 1 temporary block at the end, and then 1 on top, and we can remove that if we want. Then a sticky piston. Come back over here, put down our comparator with a repeater. Come back over here and turn around and place the observer this way. So the arrow's facing into that, and then another one actually needs to be in this position right here, so not the lower one. This is the starting position for the system. Now we want to build a couple blocks here, and then we want to stair step down. So just place one on top of that, and put a repeater right there, and then redstone all the way down. And to finish this one off, you actually want to come down here and place a regular piston right there. And you just break this to get out. And there we go. Okay, so now let's put in the shulker box dispenser. So just come over here and place it there. And then we can just put a hopper into it. And then double chest here. And obviously you can expand this up as much as you need, depending on how many shulker box you want to be loading in the system. And then we place the button right here. Okay, so this line is going to release another shulker box once the other shulker box has been broken and collected. So we're going to come off of this right here, and we're going to come off 1 block, and then down, and then over, and then down and over, and then again down and over, and back over here, and then another one there. And then we're going to put a couple repeaters here, just like so, no delay. And then you can finish up the redstone like this. Alright, so this final line is going to unlock the hopper so that the shulker box can be collected. So we're just going to come down like this and over, and then down and over again, 2, 3, and then 1 on top. We're going to come over here, and then we're just going to put blocks in there like this. Now we want to put a redstone repeater into it like this on 3 delays. And then we want to put a redstone torch. Let's grab one of those on the back side. That way these are always turned on. So we're going to put a couple repeaters in there like that. Now they're always locked. And 2 minor corrections. First one is I didn't place a redstone block up there. And the second one is these actually need 1 tick of delay. So just like that. Alright, so the final step is to put in all the hopper minecarts. So you can just push them in like this, and they'll stay in position. And we'll do that all the way down. And on the other side, we can also put one up here. And if you want, you can just release this like that. And then just place another one on here and into position. And then, yeah, just finish up all the hopper minecarts. And of course, don't forget the hopper minecarts for the fuel lines either. Alright, let's see how this thing operates. In they go. Press the button. And the system is working. Alright, there you go, your fully functional AFK Smelter. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button and of course subscribe for more content like this. Thanks, have a great day.